Today is 364 days that I come here to share lessons that I learn and I'm learning, and I hope those lessons will support your growth and it will allow you to become the person that you want to become. It's only one day left and it will be 365 days, a whole year challenge that I was able to share a lesson every single day for last year. And of course I will do 1,000 days, but it's a really quite significant milestone. So today I want to speak about changes and growth, because everything what you do, of course you want to improve yourself, to grow yourself. And I found that a lot of times people are not aware what slows them down. So today I hope that this lesson will allow you to grow a little bit faster and challenge yourself. So I would love to start from analogy or a story. So there was two loggers that participated in competition, and so the competition was cut as much trees as possible in 12 hours. So one was a young individual, very competitive, and other person was an older person, very wise person, and they competed in that competition. So what young person used to hear that every 3 hours that older person used to take a break and say, oh, this is my time, that old person is not able to work as hard as me and I will win this, and that young individual didn't take any breaks and 12 hours just cut the trees. And after a competition, the young individual was certain that he won the competition because he thought that he will cut the most trees, but he understood that he lost, and he was so confused. So he went to older logger, and said, what did you do? I hear every 3 hours you took a break. I didn't take a breaks and I still lost. What did you do to win this competition? And the older person said, I never took a break. What I did during those hours, I was sharpening my axe that I could cut much faster. And this is such a profound lesson. I truly believe that we need to learn how to sharpen our skills. A lot of times we forget how to sharpen our axe. A lot of times people get too busy in working and doing the same thing over and over again, and they're forgetting to sharpen their skills. For example, as easy example as sales. People try to do exactly the same skill, exactly the same scale over and over and over again, and they have the same close ratio all the time. But if you start improving your sales script, maybe you can, how you close, maybe rebuttals, like so different areas that you could work on yourself and improve yourself, and then you started seeing that the results could be exponential, not linear, but exponential. Because when you are doing and working on your skill consistently without reflecting and challenge your ways of doing, most likely you are growing in linear way. But when you challenge the way you do things and really start to improve the skill and ask someone expert how to help you to improve, it could be that you are growing exponentially. So I truly believe that it's very, very important to reflect and really sharpen your skills. So for example, for me as well, like I do public speaking, so that means there are so many areas that you could improve. That could means that you need to learn how to use pauses, tonality. There are so many different areas of public speaking that you need to improve, and every time when you're doing consistently something for a long time, you're able to challenge the way you do things and move forward. Now, other example that I really love is that there was a picture that I loved it, and there was like one person trying to ride a bike with square wheels. Another person had round wheels, and it tried to come and help that person to change the wheels. And that person with square wheels said, no, don't bother me. I'm too busy trying to get somewhere. So how many times do we do that when we are not able to really be willing to listen to someone else who potentially have those round wheels? How often do we are doing things that is very ineffective and we are not challenge our way of doing it? Because when we do something and we want to achieve great things in life and we are not getting anywhere very fast as we love to, there's two reasons. It might be that we still do not have the skill necessary, or maybe we are doing something ineffectively. So that means we need to challenge our ways of doing and really change those square wheels to round wheels. And I think that a lot of times we need to put our egos away, and a lot of times people do the same thing over and over again because they're very familiar with their own old ways of doing. But if you really want to grow yourself, you need to let it go, those familiar things, and move to uncomfortable, unfamiliar places. And I truly believe that when you start moving to unfamiliar places, challenge the way you do things, and change your way of doing, I truly believe that you will grow much faster and achieve your success much faster. I hope you'll choose to win, and see you tomorrow.